Good morning and good evening, dear friends. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Thank you. So today, friends, we are going to have a shorter meditation of 30 minutes. So for this, during the second half, we are going to have an exercise. So just to make time for it, it's going to be a 30-minute meditation. Usually we do 40 to 45 minutes. So let's get right into it. So we all know the procedure. Before we start, let's be in gratitude, absolute gratitude. Let's not resist anything. Let's be in acceptance and gratitude. Those who are wearing the specs, kindly please remove. I can see ones who have kept their cameras on, they've already removed. So thank you. And thanks for switching on your cameras too. Let's start by relaxing our body. Let's be absolutely comfortable. Whether you're sitting on a chair or on the floor, be comfortable. Sukhasana. Clasp your hands. Cross your legs. Close your eyes. Relax your entire body. We are going inward. Let's drop all the mental burdens, all expectations. There's nothing to achieve at this time. There's no doing. Let's observe our body. See if there is any tension anywhere. Forehead, shoulders, hands, whole body. Relax every cell in the body. Be aware of your normal, natural breath. Breath is our best friend. Breath goes beyond our mind. Observe your normal, natural breath. In breath, out breath. Just be with the breath. No doing, no manipulation. Just be with the breath. Normal, natural breath. No visualizations, no thoughts. Simply come back to the breath. Let's do our best to be with the breath. Continue being with your normal, natural breath. Last 10 minutes. Slowly come back, dear friends. Please bring your awareness to your body. Please take your time. Whenever you're ready, unclasp your hands. Place the fingers on your eyes for 5 to 10 seconds. Open your eyes whenever you're ready. All right, dear friends. So let's start today's topic. We are going to discuss about a healing technique called Ho'oponopono. So let me share my screen. Sunil, quickly checking. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Shiva. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. All right, dear friends. So Ho'oponopono. So this is a healing technique which works, definitely works. So now, first, let's look into the information. Let's get the information, a quick overview. And today, tomorrow, we'll be doing multiple exercises to kind of make this a practice. As we've been talking about, the key is practice. The information is good, we need it, but the key is always practice. So all along, we've been talking about the present moment. We did the session on now. Almost every day we've been talking about now. The action is now. It's always the present moment. So why are we looking into the past? Why past matters? Why do we need healing? These are very, very important questions. The reason Sambat talked about it yesterday, many of us are stuck in the past, right? There were many situations in our life where we did not accept things as they are, right? So there are still, we're clinging on to it. Many things we're clinging on to it. So these could be a life situation, or it could be people behavior, anything which we could not accept. It played and we could not accept. So we are clinging on to it. So it could be data. These are data, memories. This keeps playing up again and again, right? These are things which will stop us, which can prevent us from being in the now. So being in the now, being in the present moment, it's absolutely the most important thing, right? Be the present moment. So we are alive and always have the awareness on the current moment. But these are things which can prevent us from doing that, which is why if we have those issues, it's important that we clear them, we heal them, so we can come back to the present moment. So I can certainly say that this is a technique which works. I have experimented with it, and there were certain life situations which was in the past for me, where I had certain emotions which were always stuck in me. And I had used this technique to heal myself and come out of those emotions, let those emotions go by. And now those are learnings. So I can safely say that this is a technique which surely works. So again, technique is Ho'oponopono, and this is an ancient Hawaiian technique. And these days, and in the modern times, it was made famous by a doctor by name Hugh Len. So, this is famous because he made it. It became very famous because he treated a bunch of clinically, mentally insane people, criminals rather, without even seeing them. All he did was he looked at their files. He looked at their files, and these people were treated without even seeing them. And this happened in a Hawaii state hospital. So the way he did it, and the way he did it was, when he looked at those files, it triggered something in him. Right? It triggered something in him. He felt that responsibility and that feeling of what happened to him, right? What was triggering in him, that is what he cured. So we'll look into the details now. This is very, very well documented. You can go to YouTube. There is a book on this, Zero Limits, or you can search this in YouTube or on the internet. You'll find the files. You'll find the links for this. So let's look at the word. The Hawaiian word Ho'oponopono comes from ho, pono. Ho means to make, pono means right. So there is two ponos, right? It's right, right. There is a repetition, which means doubly right. The first one is for the self, and the second is for everybody else, with everyone. The technique itself is very, very simple. It's just 4 statements. And these are statements which we do use on a regular basis. You'll see those. The key, and why does it work? And we'll have to ask this question, right? Why does it work? The key is the way we are using it, wholeheartedly, communicating to the universe wholeheartedly from our heart, feeling those. We'll look into those. So this, my dear friends, is the first statement. I am sorry. So when we see somebody who's in pain, let's say it's our friend or a relative who's going through a pain or an illness, then we feel the pain, right? We also feel their pain. We share their pain. We empathize with them. So what happens when we do that? We connect with them. We connect with them wholeheartedly through our heart. There is a heart connection. So this also helps when we do that. Just imagine this, just think about it. When we do this, it actually helps us come out of the ego state. We are empathizing with them totally. And there is a connectedness. And that's what this does. This is the base. I am sorry. The second statement is, please forgive me. So when you do this, right, try saying this. When you do this wholeheartedly from the heart, what happens? Dropping the ego. And most importantly, we are taking the responsibility. We are absolutely taking the responsibility, 100% responsibility. This is very, very important point, that this does not mean that we are feeling guilty. It's not about feeling any guilt. So if there is a life situation which is playing out, then we are acknowledging the fact that we are responsible for its creation. We know this. Thought creates reality. It's now in our reality. So we are acknowledging our responsibility in this creation. So responsibility, let's look at that. Responsibility is ability to respond, right? Now we are feeling the responsibility. It's our ability to respond. we are now in charge. Charges, and now we are in charge to clean that data, which is triggering all this. So this empowers us. Please forgive me. It's a simple 3-letter word, but very, very empowering. Now the control is with you. We have taken the responsibility. The most important statement, number 3, I love you. So love is healing. Healing is love. So healing happens when there is love, right? Love is also oneness. So let's take an example. If the mother and a child, the way mother loves her child, right? That's considered the ultimate love, because there is oneness. Mother and the child were both one. There is oneness. That's the love. And when there is this kind of oneness and love, there cannot be anything but healing. This is the place, this is a state where healing happens, in love. And the last statement, the 4th simple statement, the last one, is thank you. Thank you, as we know, gratitude. We always begin our exercise meditation with gratitude. This is a state when there is no complaints. You're not resisting anything. You cannot be feeling thankful from the heart and still be complaining about something. You cannot be resisting anything when you're absolutely thankful. So when this happens, every situation is an opportunity to learn. We are thankful for that situation, for coming up, that data or the memory which played up. We are thankful for that too. So let's look at all 4. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. So it's definitely it's like pressing the reset button, clears out the negative energy accumulated and removes any bad feelings towards yourself or others. It brings the practitioner to an emotional state of 0. So first we can do this Ho'oponopono for specific situations. Then in the oneness and the gratitude state, that's where the healing happens, right? Irrespective of a situation, that we can heal the data or a memory as it comes up, because we are in that state of oneness and gratitude. So what happens when we clean or clear these, right? When we make space. That is when new inspiration comes in. Knowingness, we know things, we know. It's not something which is playing up from the thought patterns. It's new information, new knowingness, inspiration, which we get, which will take us to next level. But for that, we need to start cleaning. So friends, we understand the concept now. This is information. As we said, the most important thing is practice. This is the time for practice. With this, let me pass this to Rajiv, who will take us through our forgiveness exercise. Rajiv is an amazing master. Over to you, Rajiv.
Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Shibu. Good morning, friends. It's a beautiful group, and you should be actually proud of yourself for making a consistent practice to come online every single day for the last 11, 12 days. Be proud of yourself. Now, this whole effort of meditation, of being with your breath, what is it all about? It's all about coming from a head space to a heart space. And during this journey of life, as humans, we tend to remember the negatives of life. If I ask you, I would have absolutely loved to interact with you, but due to the limitation of time, it's more of a monologue. We tend to collect a lot of stuff, and we don't tend to remember the positives. We tend to remember the negatives more than the positives. If you tend to remember the positives, it is absolutely a beautiful thing. But generally, including me, it is so that we tend to remember the negatives. And the negative things, generally the feelings, the emotions, as Shibu said, the initial two statements, I'm sorry, please forgive me, it is more to do with forgiveness. And these feelings are felt through our heart. Anything, anyone, our egos get pinched. Oh, he didn't do a right thing. My wife said like that. My son did not do this. How could he do this to me? It's all ego based. Everything, all these emotions are ego based. Our perception says, yes, he pinched my ego. It's basically your ego. And this whole beautiful practice of meditation is moving beyond your ego to your true self. So once your heart is clear, the heart chakra is clear, what happens is your meditations become more peaceful, more serene, more joyful. Let me get this one fact very clear to you. Forgiveness is, how would I say? Forgiveness is not about what the other person did to you, good or bad. It was your perception. It is about letting yourself, the you, get free from that incident, that place, that person. The whole point is you becoming more peaceful. And it doesn't happen until you make it a constant practice. So without further ado, we can speak a lot, we can share a lot on topic. But as Shibu said, it is all about personal practice, consistent practice. So let's just practice some small, beautiful techniques which will lighten us up, and not just lighten us up, which will make you more loving, more joyful, more blissful. So gently close your eyes. The people wearing specs can remove them. Please drop all your expectations. This is going to happen, that is going to happen. Whatever is right for you will absolutely come to you. Another request, please don't take me or my words on face value. Experiment with them and form your own inference. We all are spiritual scientists. We are not, just don't believe just like that. Experiment and see. If you feel good, make it a practice. Be aware of an area between the center of your heart. Imagine any incident, a person that you love a lot. It can be your father, mother, ancestors, your kids, your spouse, your pets. Be aware of that area between the heart. Imagine as if they are there inside. Have a gentle, sweet smile on your face. Their memory will trigger a smile. Just feel those feelings of happiness. Feel those feelings of joy when you were around them or when that incident happened. Some of us might even have tears rolling down our cheeks because the happiness is so great. When you remember that incident or that person or that group of people, it brings happiness. Just be and experience their love. Inhale. Inhale their love. You might feel an expansion in your heart area, as if you are feeling a lot of love and bliss. Let's take it up a notch. Breathe from your heart chakra. The breath is coming through your heart and going out through your heart. Relax. Be with your natural breath. Just let it come through your heart and let it go through your heart. If you can maintain your focus, keep that person or that event in your mind. If you make this a regular practice, the sweetness of this practice is so addictive that you'll forget all the sweet dishes after a food. And in this process, you release a lot of the emotional negativities that you have stored in your heart chakra, your heart. Do I need to really tell you the importance why people who have forgiveness issues have most of them experience a heart attack at some point of life? Forgiveness is nothing but all about freeing yourself up. Inhale through your heart. Feel that love. Feel that joy. And exhale. For some of us, it might be overwhelming. And it is fine. Some of us may also experience a gentle pain kind of a sensation in heart. And that too is fine. It is nothing, the negative energies moving out of your space. As Shibu had said, what creates reality, but they are felt through your heart. So your heart is a very important center a very important place for creating your realities. And we are making an effort to clear away all psychic debris, the negativities. Let's take it up another notch. It's a beautiful period of Pitru Paksh. For the people who believe in Pitru Paksh, it's fine. For those who don't, it is fine. We have certain karmas. We have certain forgiveness issues with our ancestors. So let us imagine them in front of us. The whole lineage from the father's and the mother's side. Please also include or make an intention that everyone who has some kind of a forgiveness issue with you may please be present in front of you. Smile. Silently follow me. I forgive you. Always remember this one quote. It is in giving that you receive. Be aware of your heart. Be aware of the group of people present, your ancestors, and the people who need your forgiveness. I forgive you for all the things that you did, knowingly or unknowingly, which harmed me in any which way, in any lifetime. I forgive you. Now the thing is, we are doing it from our heart. So feel that forgiveness. Feel as if you're forgiving them. Have that gentle smile on your face. Be proud of yourself. It takes a lot to go beyond your ego consciousness to forgive anyone. In the journey of life, everyone makes mistakes. You made your share of mistakes. I have also made my share of mistakes. I forgive you. I forgive you completely. It is in giving that you receive. Now that you've given forgiveness, it is time we ask for forgiveness. Imagine, form an intention that all the ancestors are there in front of us, from our father's side, from our mother's side, and all the souls with whom we have some kind of a karma, we have some kind of a forgiveness issue. Don't forget to smile. Heart chakra, how can you not smile? From the bottom of my heart, I request your forgiveness. I request you to forgive me for all my mistakes, wherever and howsoever I have hurt you. Please forgive me. If if life presents the very same situation to me once more, my effort will be not to repeat the same mistakes. I request your forgiveness from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. Let's take it another notch up. This whole life is nothing but a story about you to begin with. And we never realize how many forgiveness issues we have with ourselves. We curse ourselves so easily, so frequently. If you can, imagine yourself in front of you. It can be the way you look now. It can be the child version of you. The image which, whatever it feels comfortable, the image can be your childhood picture. The image can be you that you are right now. We have so many forgiveness issues with ourselves. And this whole journey, I really love this thing about PSSM, that they teach us how to be kind to ourselves. Every breath that you take, if you're out of awareness, you gently come back to the breath. Can the very same thing with ourselves. We make a mistake. Why do we have to curse ourselves? Why do we have to be so hard on ourselves? Why can't we be kind? So hug that person in front of you. And simply say, I love you. The way you are, you're perfect. Be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for all the dumb mistakes. Start afresh, just like the breath, just like the meditation. You miss out, you go with a thought, which we all do. Come back to the breath. So be kind to yourself. Start afresh. What's the big deal? Just share love from your heart to that person in front of you who needs nothing but love. You can hug him, her. You can kiss him, her. Now be aware of that space between your heart and you'll see the difference. You'll feel the lightness. Gently rub your palms, put them on your eyes, and open your eyes with a big, big smile. I sincerely request you to make it a practice at the end of a race so that you don't carry it over anymore. Your life is sorted, your karmas are sorted, and you sleep peacefully, joyfully. Thank you. Thank you for the monologue, though I would have loved that. Much love to one and all.
Thank you so much, Rajiv. That was so wonderful. I'm sure everyone would have had a great experience. So,
Pleasure
Shibu?
is all mine, Sunil. Request everyone, just like you are going to make meditation a practice, please do make forgiveness a regular practice. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Shibu, shall we call it a day? It's almost 7:17.
Yes, Sunil. Sounds good.
Okay. So, thank you all very, very much. It was indeed a pleasant time spent, last 1 hour, 15 minutes. With this, we end this session and we carry forward this session to tomorrow. Rajiv is going to be there tomorrow as well, and we'll get a bit more into detail and more information. And brilliant session again coming tomorrow. With this, have a nice day. Have a nice remaining part of the evening. Good night to all parts of the world. See you all tomorrow.
Right.